Okay, we'll start with Vinny with the first few.
Sure. Sadio, what's more important to you this season, the Premier League title race or successfully defending the Champions League?
Good question. But for sure I will say both, because both is important for me. And both is our targets. And we are Liverpool, we are a great team, so I don't think so we should have problem about it. So I think we just still have nothing to lose because we can't put ourselves pressure. And yeah, for sure I will say both. And we will fight for both.
Is this side then, this season, is it better than last season? If so, what improvements do you feel that the group has made?
Say again?
Is this side now better than the side we saw last season? And if so, what improvements do you feel the group has made from last season?
You mean the team? The team you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, obviously I think for sure I will say we are better this season than last season, for sure. That's why we're working every single day harder and harder and to get better and better each season. And for sure, I would say, yeah, we are more mature than last season for sure because few more months, come on. And yeah, I would say, yeah.
And how are things with you and Mo Salah? Was there ever even a problem there?
Wow, good question. Yeah, I think things can happen in football. I've been, feel a little bit frustrated because, yeah, it's football. You want to score more goals. Because you can see Man City's 8-6, 7-0. You can see it now. So for me, I think it was for the team. I think it was really important for us to score as many goals as you can. But it can happen because he didn't see me, and I was a bit frustrated. But we become a really, really good friend also. And yeah, yesterday, I said, Ginny, tell Mo why Sadio want to beat you in Burnley game. And you know, Ginny is so funny, always saying this kind of thing. So, but it's all forgotten. It's behind us.
Ingrid.
Hi Sadio. Both you and Naby Keita played for Salzburg. How would you describe the level in the Austrian league and how good are Salzburg in bringing good talents forward like yourself?
Yeah, the league is good. Of course, it's a good league. And I've been playing there for 2.5 years, and for sure I meet great people there and great person, great staff, great team, and great club. And as a human being, I've been learning a lot for sure, and as a football player also. And yeah, we are really, really good team, and they're doing very well. And they need big respect because I can say they are top of the group. And yeah, for sure we're expecting very, very difficult game tomorrow. And yeah, we'll do everything possible to get the positive result.
Hi Sadio. A couple of years ago you were the promising young attacker in Salzburg. Today it's Erling Haaland who's scored a hat-trick in the first game. What have you seen of him? What do you think about his prospects, and do you think he can follow a pathway similar to yourself?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Sorry. Today Salzburg have a striker who's called Erling Haaland, who scored a hat-trick in the first game in the Champions League. So similar to yourself, he's playing for that club. Do you think he can become or play at the level that you are today, or don't you know so much about him?
Yeah, I watch sometimes Austrian League because I still have Austrian TV at home. And especially when Salzburg is playing, it's a really, really good player. And for sure they have few good players in the team, and which is really important for us to careful because otherwise. But yeah, I think yeah, they have the good team, and the boys are always hungry to get better and better. And for sure, I think in a few years they can become great players.
Okay, just let the microphone to the back. Just right at the back. Yeah.
Hi Sadio, one question. You played 2 years in Salzburg. Is it a kind of special game for you tomorrow to meet some old friends again?
Yeah, of course, it's a special game for me because yeah, like I said, now I've been playing for 2.5 years in Salzburg, and yeah, now I'm playing against them, and for sure I think they will be ready for me, and sure I will be ready for them as well. But still stay football, and I love the city, the club before, and still now for sure. And I will be really happy to meet my ex-teammates, and yeah, but in the same time I will love to win against them.
Okay, I think there's one in the middle there.
Hello, good morning. In Liverpool, we talk a lot about the forward pack, the goal scorers, but also you have a top-class defense, in particular Virgil van Dijk. How do you feel having him to watch your back? How is his influence on the team?
Please repeat your question again. Can you say again, please?
En français?
No, English is
English.
fine. But easier, slow.
Because you have also a good defense. There is Virgil van Dijk in particular. They talk a lot about him. How do you feel him watching your back? Does he have a big influence on the team?
Yeah, of course. Really happy to have Virgil in this club for sure. And really happy for him. He's doing well for us. He's doing a great job and winning every single ball and passing, especially me, always passing me good ball. So I will say, yeah, great. And all the other boys, for sure, Robo, Trent, and for sure Matip, Lovren, all the boys, and doing very well. The midfield as well. So I think Liverpool is all about team, and we are always happy to play alongside of each other, which is really important for us. And that's it.
Okay. Any other final questions for Sadio before the manager comes in? Nope. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Sorry for my English.
Sure you understand German. Yeah. Okay, guys. Normal procedure. We've obviously got the. I think it's Jan in the booth. We're doing the simulcast. So we are going to pass the microphone around, I believe, for the sake of people watching on the various feeds. And if you could indicate by raising your hand if you've got a question for Jürgen, we'll get around as many as we possibly can in the time we've allotted. Vinny, you can have the first two, and after that we're going to go around the room. People can indicate.
Jürgen, just before we talk about tomorrow's game, can I just get your thoughts on the possibility of the club being punished over fielding an ineligible, easy for me to say, swallow my words again, an ineligible player in the League Cup?
I cannot say too much about it, to be honest. There are other people working on it in the moment. What I can say, if it was our fault alone, then probably we need to get punished for it. Not didn't happen on purpose or whatever. But my only real concern is the player, to be 100% honest, because he had already the problem, Pedro, that he couldn't play for half a year last year in Spain. And if it would not be allowed to play now, from now on until whenever it's sorted, that would be for me the biggest problem, to be honest. So, how it is in life. If we make a mistake, I'm not sure that we really made a mistake. But if, then it's like this. But the player should not be punished for that 100%.
Is Alisson now ready to join in fully with your preparations? Is he going to train fully this week, or do you have to start thinking that he's going to have to wait until after the international break now?
There are two opinions, obviously, about that. One is Ali's opinion. And there's the medical department, so they're still a bit cautious. So we have to wait. I think then we should.
Vinny, pass it to Ingrid, and then we'll go.
Wait, and the medical department. Are you nervous?
I thought you'd finished. Sorry,
Yeah,
I apologise. Always, by the way. But
Yeah, I know. So we have to see. The training is doing looks really well, but it was a serious injury, and we don't want to take any risk. That's how it is. So for tonight, anyway, no chance because he didn't train now so far with the team, and then we have to see for Leicester, and I think then the United game probably 100%, but that we will see.
finished, yeah.
Yes.
Superb. Ingrid.
Jürgen, tomorrow one of the boys who might be playing for Salzburg is a 19-year-old who scored a hat-trick in his debut in the Champions League. What are your thoughts on Erling Braut Haaland?
Yeah, Norway has good footballers, obviously, and yeah, wonderful player, to be honest. Very young, very confident, very quick, very looks on the pitch at least clear-minded, focused, proper threat. So looks like a decent player and is in a perfect place in the moment, I would say. So it's really important for a boy in that age group that you can play as often as possible on the highest possible level and prepare yourself for the next challenges in life, and that's what he's doing obviously in the moment. So he's not the only threat, unfortunately, from Salzburg, but he's a proper one, and that's it. So congratulations. So the future of Norwegian football is safe.
Okay, so we have the next three questions. Gentleman there, and then a gentleman at the back for the microphones. Okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jürgen, another Norwegian question, but have you laid a plan for stopping a player who scored a hat-trick in the last game? How did you approach looking at his game and how are you going to stop him tomorrow?
Yes, and you have to watch the game tomorrow to see it.
You have Sadio Mane and Keita who's been in Salzburg. Can you say something? And you know Leipzig, of course, with the same owners. Can you say something about the way they are developing young players there? They seem to be quite good at that.
They're really good at that. So there are different reasons for it. The main reason probably is Ralf Rangnick, who started this whole project. Was a really smart decision from Mr. Mateschitz to employ Ralf Rangnick, because if you wanted to have somebody who is good in delivering that message, then they got the best one for it, 100%. Outstanding manager, outstanding sporting director. I don't know exactly which other role he had in the different clubs, but a lot of roles, and it's all based on him, obviously, and that's great. And then the recruitment stuff is just that the Austrian rule makes it a little bit easier to make transfers with these kind of players, because for us in England it's just not possible to get that early hand on these kind of players, which they all got. And it looks like, I think when they sold, I'm not sure if they sold him or only gave him to Leipzig, Naby Keita, for example, it looked like they have the next one already lined up, similar players, stuff like this. So they look always prepared for these kind of things. That's really good. But of course, the different managers they had over the years changed the style of play a little bit. Marco Rose was for sure more influential in a way in possession. So played a different system. Was just different. Yes, still the philosophy of pressing, counter press was obvious, but with the ball it looked different. Now it's going back to the roots pretty much. It's a proper unit. It's a young, exciting team. It's full of power, full of excitement about opportunity to be part of that competition. Because who doesn't know it, but Salzburg had a quite, what is it? It was a rather sad story with the qualifiers for the Champions League. They found every year a way not to get qualified, and it was really hard. This year they are involved, and you see that they enjoy that fact. And really strong, really good opponent, very well organized, and that's it.
Okay. Dom, could you do us a favour? Could you pass the microphone to the guy from Austrian television? There we go. Bit of exercise here. Thank you, Dom. There we go.
Maybe we can do two questions and two answers in German. Herr Klopp, wie groß ist Ihr Respekt vor Salzburg nach dem ersten Spiel gegen Genk in der Europa League, beziehungsweise wie groß ist auch der Druck auf Ihre Mannschaft nach der Niederlage in Napoli?
Oh, mein Respekt ist sehr groß, aber das eint jetzt Salzburg mit fast allen anderen eigentlich allen Mannschaften, gegen die wir spielen. Und ist der Respekt größer geworden durch das 6-2 gegen Genk. Im ersten Moment natürlich, weil wir 2-0 verloren hatten, haben wir dann gehört, dass das andere Ergebnis 6-2 ist, weil natürlich ist ein hohes Ergebnis. Dann habe ich das Spiel gesehen und das relativiert natürlich dann auch einiges wieder. Der Unterschied war jetzt nicht so groß. Genk hat da eine relativ gute Rolle gespielt für einen langen Zeitraum. Salzburg hat 4 Kontertore geschossen. So Spiele können sich natürlich so entwickeln und sind trotzdem im Spiel geblieben. Also Genk das auch. Wenn die spielen wir dann in 2 Wochen oder so, glaube ich. Also auch da ist Qualität vorhanden, aber der Respekt war vorher schon da, also das ist kein Problem. Wenn Salzburg sich eines sicher sein kann, ist, dass wir sie respektieren und wir werden das zeigen mit der Einstellung, die wir auf den Platz bringen. Das haben wir immer getan und das werden wir morgen Abend auch tun. Der Druck, der uns auf uns lastet, ist natürlich, wäre besser, wir hätten jetzt schon irgendwie 9 Punkte oder sonst was nach 2 Spielen am besten. Aber das kann man sich jetzt ja nicht aussuchen. Heimspiele müssen wir sowieso gewinnen. Und deswegen ist der Druck nicht viel größer. Aber wir haben auch nicht so wahnsinnig viel Spielraum jetzt offensichtlich mehr, um abzuwarten, bis wir anfangen zu punkten. Das sollte schon morgen Abend passieren. Aber der wichtigste Aspekt der ganzen Geschichte ist natürlich, dass bei allen fantastischen Dingen, die Salzburg gemacht hat, müssen sie morgen Abend spüren, dass wir Liverpool sind und dass sie hier in Liverpool sind, dass sie in Anfield Road sind und all sowas. Das kommt alles dazu und das ist nochmal was anderes. Und das müssen wir allerdings erstmal auf den Platz bringen, das müssen wir erstmal zeigen. Im Moment sind es nur Worte, aber wir haben es ein paar Mal mit Taten unterlegt und das sollten wir morgen Abend auch tun und dann sind wir auch ein sehr unangenehmer Gegner.
Yes. Do you have one more? Sorry, excuse me. Hello? You said you had 2 questions, was that?
That was
He
had 2
question.
questions.
There we go, good. Can we pass the microphone? Sorry, can we pass the microphone to the gentleman in red and then we'll go to the gentleman in the coat. And if there's any more questions after that, if you could catch my eye. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Klopp. After the 2-0 defeat in Naples, do you think you can still count on a world-class defense in particular? Do you think Virgil van Dijk is the best defender in the world?
Yeah. I think so. I'm really happy with all my other defenders I have, but yeah, probably he's the best in the world. No, he's the best in the moment. That's how it is. That was a question, right? Or did I miss anything? Yeah.
Your defense, I mean, you still think you have a solid defense? Do you think still?
We conceded in Napoli. Which country are you from? Italy.
Sorry.
So, I thought so. I still think it was not a penalty. Sorry, we cannot change that anymore, and I'm not even angry about it or whatever, or disappointed about it. It's still a fact. It was not a penalty. So, and the second goal result we conceded because we conceded the first one. So it's not Napoli has to come to Liverpool again and stuff like this. So it's not decided yet. We don't feel that, but we lost the game. That's a fact as well. So, and we have to start winning, and we should not waste time. So that's it. We don't say we have not even a little bit of a feeling that this game tomorrow is already halfway done. It's not. That's really, really tough, and they will surprise a lot of people tomorrow night and in the future as well. The way Salzburg is playing is made for surprise bigger teams. But if there's anybody in the world who knows most about the way they play, how they do, what they do, then it's probably me. I've followed the way for a long, long time. I had a similar idea when I started as a manager and stuff like this, so I know where the difficulties are, and I have a pretty good side as well, and we want to be, and that was always our target, we want to be the most uncomfortable opponent in world football. And if we are that tomorrow night, then it's not easy for Salzburg as well, and we should not forget that.
Fantastic. Can we pass the microphone to the gentleman who's stood up in the coat there?
Ich hätte auch, liebe Grüße aus Wien, Martin Lang vom OF Radio. Ich hätte auch 2 Fragen. Die erste wäre, Liverpool geht ja als Champions League Titelverteidiger in diese Saison. Jetzt ist plötzlich eine Mannschaft aus Österreich hier an der Anfield Road, die sie besiegen müssen. Hat sich dadurch an diesem Mythos, der in ja Liverpool heuer auch wieder bestätigt hat, etwas verändert, auch für Sie als Trainer? Wie leben Sie diesen Mythos? Denn Sie haben es ja auch geschafft, durch Ihre Person, das Ganze auch in Österreich, wo Liverpool sehr viele Fans hat und auch Sie, ja noch populärer zu machen. Wie gehen Sie damit um?
bin mir gar nicht sicher, ob ich jetzt. Hat der Anfang der Frage irgendwas mit dem Ende der Frage zu tun oder habe ich den Zusammenhang verpasst?
Na, es geht einmal um den Mythos, wie Sie mit dem im Alltag umgehen. Oder hat sich durch das, dass es ja darum geht, eine Mannschaft aus Österreich morgen zu besiegen, irgendwas verändert oder überhaupt nicht für Sie?
Also, ich komme aus Deutschland und auch aus Süddeutschland. Also ich hatte immer allergrößten Respekt vor dem österreichischen Sport, weil ich bin ja auch Wintersportler und dementsprechend zumindest da habt ihr ein relativ gutes Bild abgegeben in den meisten Jahren, zumindest wie ich mich erinnern kann. Also dementsprechend, und ich gehöre der Generation an, die auch Cordoba miterlebt habe. Also dementsprechend müsst ihr euch keine Gedanken machen, dass ich irgendwie österreichische Fußballmannschaften unterschätzen könnte. Und sonst der Mythos, der Mythos ist ein Mythos, weiß ich gar nicht so genau, aber ich glaube, die haben Liverpool ist ein richtig geiler Fußballverein, muss man einfach sagen. Und zusammen mit unserem Stadion können wir ein paar Dinge machen, die offensichtlich nicht überall auf diesem Planeten möglich sind. Aber das ist jetzt auch keine Garantie, sondern dafür muss man richtig hart arbeiten, muss eine ganz positive Herangehensweise pflegen und das tun wir. Das heißt aber, wir empfinden uns niemals in keinem Spiel als Favorit, wir empfinden uns immer als Herausforderer, ob es die Situation ist oder ob es der Gegner ist oder was auch immer. Und das gibt uns die Möglichkeit, eben auch über uns hinauszuwachsen in einzelnen Situationen. Und genau das, ob notwendig oder nicht, ist der Mannschaft immer mal wieder gelungen. Und das wollen wir morgen Abend auch machen. Das hat gar nichts, also das Spiel morgen Abend hat überhaupt nichts damit zu tun, dass wir Napoli verloren haben, dass wir einen sehr guten Start in die Premier League-Saison hatten. Es ist einfach nur der Respekt vom Wettbewerb, der Respekt vom Gegner, die Tatsache, dass wir zu Hause spielen und dass wir das einfach wiedererleben wollen und wiedererleben wollen und wiedererleben wollen und immer wieder haben wollen. Und darum geht es morgen Abend. Wir waren seit Barcelona, seit dem Heimspiel, haben wir kein europäisches Spiel mehr gehabt zu Hause. Das heißt, 5 Monate hat es gedauert, bis wir uns wieder treffen sozusagen. Und das hoffe ich, dass man das morgen Abend spürt.
Und Sie sind ja jemand, der in der Coachingzone sehr emotional ist. Morgen versteht man alles, was Sie auf Deutsch sich mit dem Kollegen austauschen. Müssen Sie das euch auf die Zunge beißen?
Nee, ich bin viel ruhiger geworden. Also, wenn Sie im letzten Spiel geguckt haben, ich bin die Ruhe selbst sozusagen. Also bin ja älter geworden und dementsprechend, aber ich rede gar nicht so viel, um ehrlich zu sein. Also ich rufe relativ viel rein, aber das ist ja auch nicht auf Deutsch, sondern ist auf Englisch. Und wenn die Salzburger Bank Englisch spricht, was beim Trainer sehr wahrscheinlich ist, dann werden sie verstehen, was ich reinrufe wahrscheinlich. Ich habe nur das Problem, dass meine Spieler es nicht immer mitkriegen, aber das ist normal.
Okay, any final ones? Vinny, we can come back to you, but wait to Vinny O'Connell to finish the press conference. You need the microphone, Vinny.
No, it's all right. It's just to check on...
No, you need the microphone.
Right.
Yeah. There we go.
Vinny's in really good shape.
Just to check on Joel Matip and Shaqiri as well, Jürgen. How are they?
Both not available for tomorrow night. With Shaq, I don't know 100%. Probably, we will see. Shaq will not be ready for tomorrow, but I don't know exactly how it looks in the moment because he's still in the hands of the medical department. And with Joel, it's not a big one, but it's big enough that he's not available for tomorrow night. And we don't want to go any risk, and we don't have to take any risk, and that's why he will not be involved.
Okay, Joel, okay for the weekend?
Sorry?
Okay for the weekend though, Joel?
I don't know. We will see.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Dan.